Dámy a pánové, zdravím vás u mého dalšího videa z Let's Play série Cyberpunk 2077. Děkuji vám za předešlou podporu, dejte suba, like a může mi na to. Takže minule jsem vás skončil tím, že jsme de facto dohráli Phantom Liberty DLC, akorát ještě pro nás by měl mít jít odměnu nějakou pravděpodobně. Takže minimálně to v tomhle smyslu říkala prezidentka Mares, neboli prezidentka Spojených států. Takže bylo by dobré si jasně zavolat výtah, takže si počkáme. Tak, takže jo, mezi tím, já nevím jaký úplně jak dlouho bude ještě ta základní hra, ale minimálně ten Phantom Liberty máme de facto dohraný, protože ještě zbývá tahle mise, ale nevím jak je důležitá, moc asi důležitá nebude, ale rovnou ať to máme opravdu zakončené. Přestože se právě ta minulá epizoda se bude jmenovat konec Phantom Liberty, no mě to v tomhle smyslu. Protože už nevěřím, že by to bylo něco tak důležitého na to, abych změnil název toho minulého videa. Tak, takže si myslím, že zajímavé občas ty reklamy jsou tady v tomhle Cyberpunku. Já jsem myslel, že v realitě jsou nejdílnější reklamy, které sami můžete, jakože, že to je nereálné, abyste dostali takové stupidní reklamy, ale očividně Cyberpunku jsou schopni udělat ještě zajímavější, při nejmenším zajímavější, no takhle. Nevím, proč se mi to teď uložilo, na to je, jo, takový tomu, že jsme blízko. A jo, tady jsme zase opět, jasně na tomhle basketbalovém to hřišti. V rámci možností basketbalové hřiště, tak. Můžu jít si sednout na ty schody, jo. No přesně, to je místo, kde jsme se poprvé setkali, no. Dobrý postřeh, pane V. Aspoň někdy do
We did what we had to. Show me you live. Good work.
So what about Somi? How's she doing?
The changes in her nervous system. Entropic breakdown. They were too far gone. The Matrix didn't take. It's now in storage, being kept for you. We had to resort to alternate means, but Somi will live. I believe she might even return to active duty.
Gotta hope these alternate means of yours do the trick. We made her a promise. Told her she'd be okay.
I said she'd get the best care available. A chance to make up for her mistakes, mend her ways. I can't do any more than that.
I know, you're right. Did what we had to. Only thing we could do to give Somi a second chance. Somehow keep her safe.
I'm with you on that.
Just can't help wondering if you couldn't have done more for her.
V, Songbird is an FIA agent in critical condition in an FIA clinic, in the care of our top specialists. There's nothing more I can do for her. It's fully out of my hands.
Meaning what?
Myers has summoned me back to Washington. Langley or Glenclose probably my next posting.
Desk job.
To start, for a while, plucking promising operatives out of a pool of new recruits.
Promising operatives, you say? I gotta admit, you're pretty good at reading people.
I mostly have an eye for talent. I guess that'll have to do.
Well, seems you might have finally found your place on Earth.
You ought to find yours too, before it's too late. Just not at any price. You know how that ends.
Mm-hmm. All right. Take care, Reed.
I'll drop you a signal once our neurosurgeons are set. Take care, V. I'm gonna hang back a little.
Tak, takže potom by nás měl by nás kontaktovat, ale já to teď plecám, protože stejně během průběhu hry nás stejně kontaktuje, protože je fyzicky nemožný v této aktuální fázi hry dohrát to méně jak za den, takže jo, takže to prostě se stane i tak, že něco zavolá nebo něco. Who wants to live to forever, no jako to by chtěl pán V, ale to má trošku složitější, protože má podělaný relik experimentální, tady stojí úplně za. Dobře, já jsem dokonce nechcípl napad, to je zajímavé, no, to je hodně zajímavé. Každý tady porušuje předpisy, protože předpisy, protože... OK, samozřejmě se musíte propadnout pod mapu. Kutku zajímavé, že se dokážete propadnout pod mapu, to je super strašně. Jsem rád, že ta hra je tak strašně dobrá, že se dokážete propadnout tak pod mapu. Ale že zajímavější to, že mě to nezabilo. Poněkud zajímavé minimálně. Tak, teď tam se doběhneme. Ideálně, aby se mezi tím nepropadli 10krát pod mapu, ale... Když už jste nepropadl pod mapu, tak mě přejede nějaký auták totální.
My, aren't we confident today?
Já to pojď sám na ten quest, protože mě absolutně nezajímá. Ty tady může mě volat jak chce, ale mít také může. A kde je? Teď mi to ukázalo, kde si nahoře, ale mi to přijde jako second server, tak úplně nevím. Když je to Amerika, tak bych čekal, že tam bude místo koule jakože plochá zem, ale vypadá to, že zase tak blbý nejsou.
He's got the gift of the gab. Can't be denied. But I need to steal your buddy for a sec.
What are you?
Goro, good to see you.
As it is to see you be. I acquired some information of my own. Do you know who most wished to honor Arasaka-sama with the parade? He's a murderer. The irony makes me sick.
Still don't see how this gets us anywhere.
I have had an idea. Look to the sky. The dash floats will pass precisely this way. If I could just get onto Hanako-sama's float, I could speak with her in private.
Get there how?
Why jump? Of course.
And how you aim to manage that?
While you are occupied with your shady dealings, I learned more about the floats. They are all kept in one place, Arasaka Industrial Park. It is there that they prepare them. We need only to break into the compound, find the right float and inject a virus into its system. You will then be able to disable any security before I sneak inside.
Lots of ways to skin this particular cat, you know. Gonna need...
I know what you need. It is taken care of. I have an infected shard. It was not cheap, but the man who sold it to me guaranteed it will work. Let us move on.
Jo, takže máme nějaký shard, jsme si uploadli. Asi aby se mohli hacknout ten terminál, který by měl být údajně v jedné fabrice, nebo něco takového říkal. Já nevím, co je úplně na tom pravdy, ale já to vím, ale že no, logicky je, protože jsem to dohrál, ale tak musím běhat, ale tak dělej. Až tady SS, ale naštěstí ne, ty vole. Zajímavý obrázek, ještě white. Poněkud zvláštní. Kdybyste se podíval dozadu, aby si taky byl udívený trošku.
Sounds like a plan.
You agree just like that? The risks are considerable.
Yeah, well, getting more and more used to that.
And now, what would you say to a small test? We must try the shard. The camera control room is in front of us. You must get inside and infect the network. That is all.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you'll do what? Crack open a can of suds?
I will not touch alcohol. At work, I will watch your back. Now, get to it.
Jo, super to testovat, aby se vyvolali poplach v celém městě, úplně naprosto ideální, ale samozřejmě to jak otestovat musíme, takže hádám, že to bude podle nějakých těle věcí, no jako to asi na to nepotřebujete úplně nějak jako stačí vyloženě takhle si dostat se touhle šachtou, ale asi to nějak úplně zase tak nepromyslel, nebo já úplně nejsem si jistý, to je vlastně účelem této zkušební operace, nebo jak bych to nazval, ale samozřejmě to musíme hacknout, ale bez tak se něco se já si to úplně nepamatuju. Ne úplně, ale vůbec si to jako nepamatuju. To fungovalo? Aspoň že tak, ty vole. Takže vypadá to, že to je funkční, takže také už můžeme podnikat, no, tak pojď.
And
Done. System's ours.
the shard works. Good. The easy work we have done. To break into Arasaka Industrial Park will not be such a bed of roses. But before we discuss that, sit. I have not eaten since yesterday.
Vypadá, že také Mura drží jakýsi puls nebo tak něco, protože nedal včerejčka. Vypadá to, že drží puls, zajímavé, co nevěděl.
Anything that isn't local, please.
See you tomorrow.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but this Sokka scum might actually prove useful. He's a well-trained dog, needs orders, that's all. And when he outlives his purpose, we'll flatline him.
He's not on his A game, sure. But even without implants, he could decommission us easily.
Where's that come from? Ever seen him in action?
No, just no. From the way he walks, look in his eye.
We'll come back to this later.
What is this?
Hey, yakitori.
Okay, I have laid the plan. 1. We break into Arasaka Industrial Park. 1.5. We hack Hanako-sama's float. 2. During the parade, with my help, you eliminate any snipers. 3. I get onto the float. 4. I convince Hanako-sama of the truth.
Forgot 5. Oda zeros us and pisses on our corpses. He won't ever be less than a foot away from Hanako.
Oda would not dare raise his hand against me.
What about me?
That is a different matter. I would advise you to watch your distance.
This your elaborate seppuku ritual?
What? Why?
As far as I can see, you're trying to get us killed. Really like to know why.
The risks are substantial, yes, but we have no choice. Hanako-sama is our only chance. You have nothing to lose, as I do. I see it in your eyes. Now, we part. Reconnaissance is required.
Got enough on my plate as it is. I'll let you handle that.
So I shall. Cook! Louder! Louder! Yorinobu.
In the flesh.
President Myers has
He eliminated the last obstacle between himself and complete power.
They...
Surrendered it to him.
Tell me that. What do we call the murder of my father? Was that not a provocation? Was that not a...
Arasaka, an empire built to last. Before Yorinobu set fire to it from the inside. All of this began with him. The factions, power strugglers, all of this. Kusa!
Why'd Saburo tolerate it all? Can't get my head around it. Could've kept his son on a short leash.
Arasaka-sama was a strong and disciplined man. The strongest man I have ever known. And yet, at a critical moment, he showed a weakness.
For Yorinobu.
For his daughter. When Yorinobu formed his band of hounds, declared war on his own family, Arasaka-sama could have crushed him with one word. Yet he did not, for he did not wish his daughter to suffer. When Yorinov returned, his tail between his legs, she persuaded her father to give him a second chance. Do you understand? Hanako-sama saved Yorinov from the consequences of his deeds.
Wait, you think she's complicit in Saburo's murder?
I think we are all to blame. We allowed ourselves to be tricked. But we will correct this soon. Time for some reconnaissance. Wait for my call.
OK, takže naším úkolem je počkat, než také Mura dokončí průzkum. Já nevím úplně, co znamená to průzkum, protože nevím, jako, že tam jako naběhne nějaký zase nějaký iráčský terorista a pak všechny vybombí, nebo jako úplně nejsem si jistý, co tím úplně myslí. Bůh ví, jak je to bezpečné, ten průzkum, ale nebojte se, on se tam neodpálí, jo, nějaký zase iránský terorista, jo, to zase tak bát nemusíte. Jo, já jsem bude to samé, že jo, nebudu řekne. No vlastně nevíme, kdo to zabil, zaslouží si trest, bla bla bla, takové hoďkat. Pokud jste sledovali, no hráli Cyberpunk, tak dosáhl úplně v plných, jakože na plných hodinách vlastně můžete vidět, jako kuchnul svého otce, to, jak se jmenoval, vole, já jsem teď zapomněl to jméno dopad. Japonský názvy, no. Jo, tady je jakýsi, jsem na to moc línej. No tak zavolej, jde, co bych chtěl říct? Neurosurgeons, ha?
Time for the next leg of the journey. I'm ready.
An FIA AV can pick you up stat. I just need a meeting point, preferably secluded.
Place called Misty's Esoterica. Roof of the building.
Right. We'll be standing by.
Misty co to znamená? To je to za místo, Bůh ví. Člověk nikdy neví, ale... Tak, takže se klidně můžeme tady teleportnout, to nikoho se jenom nezabije. Tak, já půjdu na nějaký festival, samozřejmě musím na ten festival, který dostal u toho místa. Já jsem totální idiot a mentálně kdo už nic nevysvětluje. Ty vole. Jsem myslel, že tady ten festival, a to byl nějaký modrý item, tak mi to trošku zmátlo, no. Pokud je ten člověk, který si myslí, že to je. Jestli to vůbec je ten člověk, já mám ty, že by to mělo být. Se neslyšíte v pohodě. Nevím, jak bude úplně se zvukem v těch epizodách. Ale... To potom zjistím jsem. Jo, je to ona. Dobré. To si dobře pamatuju.
Told the FIA to stick their offer where the sun don't shine. Just don't make the call to Reed. We'll find another way.
Do what now?
Message. Didn't see it? They want to wipe me. Need me to explain the ins and outs?
Shit was clear as the summer sky already. Do you think they'd suck you out of one head, drop you in another?
Well, thought I'd get packed and shelved. And in the best of all possible worlds, that you'd help me hop on the net. Not that they'd excise me like some fucking tumor.
Jo, takže jste se pořád dostali do bodu, kde se nemůžete vrátit. Dobře. Počkej, cože? Já jsem úplně confused. Cože, kurva? Počkejte. A do jedna. Co mám dělat? Já mu zavolám Reedovi.
Something that might work versus a surgical procedure. Choice is clear, Johnny. Raise and Reed on the hollow.
Meeting point. You there?
Bet I am. Actually eager to be clinic bound.
AV's on its way. It won't be long now. Good luck, V.
Thanks, Reed. For everything.
So this is how it ends.
How else do you see it playing out? It's my body.
And it's my life.
James Weiss, FIA. I guess you're V, is that right? If I may, it's an honor to meet the man who rescued the president of the NUSA.
Right. Thanks. Where's Reed? Didn't make the trip with you?
He got held up on assignment. Not to worry, you're in good hands. Come on inside. Doc Lozano will evaluate your condition, make sure you're stable.
Kinda nervous, not gonna lie.
Lozano, pleasure. I'll be among those operating on you. Let's start with a quick nervous system scan. You mind giving me your personal link?
So, how's it looking, Doc?
I'd say the prognosis is good. Neural network degradation looks reversible.
And another new lease on life. Mind opening the door? Want to enjoy the view.
Don't worry, you'll be back here in no time.
Can never be too sure. Just open it.
Good old Night City. Most reliable of late capitalism's human meat grinders. Survived it once. Too well to remember that. If you're ever tossed back in again.
I'm sure I'll handle it. Slipped up occasionally, but learned a buttload over the last few weeks.
Interesting. Because I see someone who's come all this way without learning shit. Congrats. Can feel proud of what you've become.
If it was your call, wouldn't think twice about having me killed.
How the fuck would you know? Never bothered trying to understand who I am, what I'm about.
Understand you well enough. You're a fucking narcissist.
Look who's talking. Go ahead, pin the blame on me. Keep that conscience clean and sparkly.
Even now, all you can think is to bicker. Is it so damn hard to say, look, V, didn't see eye to eye and everything, but at least it was nice knowing you?
You want me to act like this? Us was just a big nothing burger. And we'll just drift off into sweet slumber. Except only one of us is waking up.
You deserve it. Going out like this.
How the fuck so? Enlighten me.
For starters, you're a narcissist and a sociopath. Only way you can live with yourself is by believing you never do anything wrong. Pinning the blame for your mistakes on others. Know the worst part, though?
Nah, but guessing you do.
Probably think yourself a revolutionary. A fucking hero. Hate to break it to you. You're just a sad excuse for a man who thinks the world's gotta suffer along with him. That's your legacy, Johnny. Remember that as you go.
I've got readings spiking. Strong emotions. Let's do this. We want your brain burden-free. Never know how stress might affect it.
You done?
Really hope I'll never see you again.
Made mistakes. I admit it. We all do. But if you think I wanted to be a hero, then you don't know jack shit about me.
Jak se to děje? Má to takhle být? Cože toto jsem sám nikdy neto. Co to je? Jackie, what? Cože kurva? Tak má být ending tohle? Fuck. Cože to kurva je za věc?
It'll be all right, V. You'll see. It's important to have people you can turn to. You know, like family.
Take care, V.
Maybe you'll find your own down in Night City. Sweet dreams, then.
You weren't dreaming, V. Those were memories.
Afterlife. See you there.
Eyes, they're opening. I think he sees me now. V, can you hear me?
Think I'm in here. And I can talk.
Good. About time.
Was told you got a new job, new duties, lots of them. Busy bear. No time for me.
Who said that? When?
Weiss. In the AV. You weren't there.
Right. Well, I'm not as busy anymore. Besides, I plain wanted to see you. And the doc said you needed to see a familiar face. Now, in particular. So,
Pretty
yeah.
nice welcome. Just missing flowers and a get well card. Given I'm here, guess things worked out all right, huh?
Never that simple. Doc saved you. You're alive.
Hearing a big-ass bud in there.
'Cause there is one. Deep invasive work on your nervous system. To cut the engram out safely.
That it? A good rip will patch you quick and easy.
Not this time. Your neurons can no longer handle most implants. Chrome. Your brain can manage your personal link and simple code processors. But any use of a combat implant, well, it could kill you. I'm sorry, V. But the life you used to know is gone. There's one other thing. You were out for 2 years. It's 2079.
No, tak to je pěkná no.
Fuck. My whole life down the shitter.
It's rough, I know. It'll take getting used to. But it gets better. Trust me.
2 years and sapped nerves. That all your best docs can manage?
I wish I could help you, V, but I can't.
Need some air. Oh, legs are jelly. Can barely stand.
Been laid up for 2 years, V.
Need to get out of here. And see, when can I go back?
Today, if that's your wish. But you should ask yourself...
Preem, where's my stuff?
V, listen to me. Your body, it ain't going back to what it was. And Nancy's a city where you just won't manage. Not anymore. Please understand. I'd like to spare you that disappointment at least.
Great. And what comes next?
We truly appreciate what you did for us. We can set you up with a job here at Langley.
No. Offers like that. Not ready for him yet.
Understood. I still wanted you to know right off that you had the option.
Look, my world just shattered. Like, into splinters. Really think I can plan my next career move? Besides, this isn't my life, Reed.
But it could be, given your old one is long gone.
Dunno, someday maybe. Need to think. But now, going home to NC, definitely. Didn't escape death just to waste away here.
Up to you. Once you know where you're headed, call the nurse. And if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Reed? This story. We do the right thing. Could we have done better?
I don't know, V. And I won't try answering. Just plain afraid.
Nevím, jestli tohle má být konec, ale když tak by to byl, tak bych to znova loadnul, protože to určitě jde. Jo, takže když tak můžeme vždycky to uložit, no jako loadnout to znova, takže tímto Cyberpunk úplně ukončovat nechci, ale jo, takže tady bude jakože být asi plný konec, ale to nemá, že ukončím tuhle sérii samozřejmě.
How can I help you?
Night City. Can I get a flight there?
Your AV's not quite ready. Bear with us, please. It won't be much longer. How can I help you?
Night City. Can I get a flight there?
Your AV's not quite ready. Bear with us, please. It won't be much longer.
I'm only gonna say this once. I'm in no mood for pranks. So if you
Hey
don't...
there, Vic.
V? Is it really you?
You don't know how good it is to hear you.
It's good to hear you too, V. But how are you... Why?
So, this netrunner I met got me involved in this FIA op. They promised surgery, a cure, using the runner's tech in exchange. And it worked, but not without complications. 2-year coma for one.
God damn it. That's a chunk of life there.
Yep. I mean, they saved me. New lease on life, but Chrome's a no-go for me now. Even simple muscle boosters.
Is that what they told you? Quacks, I bet. They overlook something. I just know it. Come see me, V.
Think I stand a chance of being normal again? My old self?
Of course you do. I've got new tech. Does wonders.
World changes, moves on. Vic's ever the last reliable resort.
Yeah. I'll see you, V. You know the address.
Si říkáme si to sám nebude nejdelší epizoda ze Cyberpunku, kterou jsem když se natočil. Jsem absolutně šíleně zmatený, co mám dělat. Protože tohle jsem ještě nikdy nezažil. A jako, pokud by toto měl být konec, což asi má být, tak já jo neakceptuju. Protože toto mi přijde, toto není ten dobrý konec, který jsem myslel. Pokud jsem tady říkal, že Cyberpunk má dobrý true ending, já minimálně mám pocit, že to je true ending.
Back on your feet. It's nice to see that finally.
V, did you hear my question? I asked if you find the liquor I procured for Mr. Vector suitable.
Yep, perfect. Exactly the one I had in mind. Vic will love it. Sorry, zoned out for a sec.
That's quite all right. It is truly a pleasure to see you back and in good health. Though I cannot help but notice your rather vacant stare. Might I ask how you're feeling at the present moment?
Everything's different somehow. Rather not talk about it.
Naturally, as you wish. If it's any comfort to you, from where I sit, not as much has changed as you might think. I must merely make donations of tribute to somewhat different people.
Man, been a while since I was last here. What else has changed?
The most significant is Arasaka pulling the bulk of its operations out of Night City. I imagine you could be interested in hearing the latest news. I shall turn on the radio.
And now, this week's scorching hot question, Yorinobu Arasaka, what happened? Joining us today, Masao Adams, author of Arasaka's biography, A Dragon Tamed. Glad to have you on the show.
It's a pleasure to be here, Stan.
An Arasaka spokesperson recently announced that you...
As you wish.
Arasaka's on the back foot, huh?
It appears so. Other corporations have wasted no time attempting to fill the void.
Well, Johnny, you got your wish. Arasaka's on the way out. Except it's like playing Whack-A-Corp. Hit one, 3 others pop up.
Are you talking to me?
No, to myself. Doesn't matter.
Nevím úplně, co se děje, ale kolik Thieves Must Die. Dobře. To by z toho Johnny byl nadšený z těchto jak se to jmenuje, transparentů, nebo jak se to jmenuje, úplně nejsem si tím úplně jistý, jak se to jmenuje, přeci cedule, co mývají demonstranti. Nějaký ending, nebo něco takového. Takže ani nebyl jsem píš, že by na návštěvě za Viktorem. Ok, to mě absolutně nezajímáš, ty plechovko. Ty můžeš se být na mapu třeba? Ne? Tak dobře, ne. Tady to vypadá, že to je fakt těžký hůd. Ty vole, se tady, no, vypadá to, že Night City, z toho se taky stal Doktam takový trošku, no. Ale dobře, no. Jsem si myslel, že ta povede k lepšímu, ten Night City. Kde do ty vole, tatek, co to znamená, jo, to je, jasně. Tak, takže tady by měl být Viktor. Co to je? Kde je? On si to tak trošku upgradenul, ne, tady. Vypadá to, že ano. Tady to ta epizoda mám 50 minut do... Jsem si myslel, že dneska natočím stolka a vypadá to, že to ani nestihnu, protože... Ty vole, 50minutová epizoda, to je strašné, to musí být ty vole nasledování. Obzvlášť když půlka... těch 20 minut jsou jenom cutscény. To je super. Tady by měl někde údajně bylo, vypadá to, že... Nějak si to neupgradenu, protože to vypadá, že tady prostě vždycky byl. Já pokud si to pamatuju správně.
Vic, so good to see you, old Ripper.
V, how long's it been?
Depends on your point of view.
Ha! You're making a habit of this, rising from the dead. I actually thought I'd never see you again.
Come on, you're stuck with me. Not about to go away.
I'd be lying if I said the thought of you gone never crossed my mind.
To a happy return, then.
They have this rule, no drinking anywhere in the clinic. I could get reprimanded. Ooh. But hang on a minute. Oh, same one Jack and I knocked back. Championship bout for the middleweight title. Malone versus Kano. Remember it as if it was yesterday.
Damn. Feels like another life.
Yeah. Good times. Things changed. No denying it. Jackie's gone.
So's Misty's shop.
And all her sense. All right. Come on. Hop in the chair.
Okay. Let's get to this.
That's the attitude. So tell me, what's it like to be back among the living?
What can I say? The world, life, they moved on. Didn't wait around for me. You're all I got left.
I know where you're coming from. Reach my age, you can find you have nothing in common with those you considered near and dear.
Your case, age ain't exactly the only change.
What are you trying to say exactly?
This Zetatech thing, how'd you wind up caught in their web?
There was pressure, some threats even. Resisting change seemed senseless.
Why? Did you decide you were incapable?
There came a day I realized my losses could be higher if I put my foot down.
Something tells me Misty didn't go along with this. That's why she left.
You mind if we leave that alone?
Am I wrong?
She is the sensitive sort. Changes, unpleasant ones happening all around her. She stopped feeling good here. And no wonder. I miss her. Hope things work out for her. Hope they work out for all of us.
Funny. Was terrified I'd die for so long.
I don't see what's funny about that.
Point is, should have feared the passing of all the things I knew. Can't imagine how Johnny felt. Waking up after 50 years.
You get old enough, you start coming to terms with things. Keeps you from drowning in your sentiments.
Even you've grown cynical.
Just being honest with myself. We all have to let go sometime. No other way. Well, your core looks fine. Good even. Let's take a look at your motor cortex.
Can't say I like that.
First time I've seen anything like this. Your cortex seems to have turned deaf to implant signals. Maybe reinstall the neuroport firmware. No, that'd... Maybe switch to binary signaling. That's a risk of shock. Life-threatening.
Said you can do something, Vic.
I was wrong. I'm sorry.
See, Vic? Told you. No going back. I'm limited. Fuck. And you're a corpo ripper.
You make it sound like you've got nothing to look forward to. You've changed, yes, but you're alive. Look at me. I had to adapt too. Still doing what I most love, though.
Just 2 years. You may not see it. Time's passed differently for me, so... I do see it. You're plain unhappy. Pretending to be your former self.
You really think so?
Vector, come on quick. I ran into trouble. Need surgery. It's are you running late?
I can't now, Tyler. Drop in tomorrow.
Drop in tomorrow.
This is my friend. No affiliation to the firm. Come back later, please. It's important to me.
You got it wrong, man. You're on contract.
Tyler.
Well, was on my way out. So...
V... You can't know how sorry I am.
Vector!
Hey, swing by to see me anytime, yeah?
Of course I'll drop by.
Close the door on your way out, okay? I need to look at Tyler's pressing problem here.
Tak, teď jsme konečně vypadli z té šíleně dlouhé cutsceneové sekvence. Ta byla, vole, delší než, jakože, než by měla epizoda prostě takovou délku mít. Bylo to snad víc jak půl hodiny. Už do mi žádný dialog, protože chci to tady ukončit, protože ta epizoda má doslova hodinu. To je snad nejdelší video na mém kanále, ne, to není vlastně pravda. Každý konec má víc, ale tak to si pamatuju, že jsem dělal jakože více částky, nebo jak to má víc, takže jo, takže toto je fakt jako v podstatě, jakože opravdu snad to nejdelší video na mém kanále.
Well, see that, Jimmy? He a corpo rat.
Chill, man. Easy.
Come on, hand over your scratch, let's go.
Jo, máš si dostat přes...
Nope. Show me the money.
Je mu bomb, vole. A do bombu jsem dostal. No třeba tady ještě chcípnu.
Now take my fist, cocksucker.
Cocksucker, zajímavé, no.
That's enough. Got what we wanted. Let him be.
Vypadá, že se ještě osekáme na schodech, což je super. Logicky, protože když jsme, že to sám říkal ten, že jsme v podstatě jak želatina, že to je doslova pravda. Kdyby jsme byli jakože v tom stejném stavu jako před touto brutální zvláštní věcí, nechápu co to je, ale to pěkná se chápu, něco to je, aby jsme ještě nakopali tak jsme dostali přes nějaký random gangster na ulici, zajímavé poněkud.
Nah, Misty. Wasn't them. Was me. I'm no good. Not anymore.
Oh, is that the relic's doing? I know I should be worried, but honestly, I'm just so glad to see you.
Jeez. You're welcome. It's so damn nice. I actually feel better already.
It must be hard for you, I know. hardships pass too, as all things.
Probably got it right. Just darn hard to believe right this second. You saw what happened. Can't even stand up to a couple of random dipsos. Where do I go from here?
You'll learn to live like us regular folk. Avoid dark alleys, run when you hear gunfire. Not much more to it.
That your bread and butter?
Welcome to the world of the faces in the crowd, V. My ride will be here soon, but I still got a minute or two to...
Dostat a jsem naprosto šený frustrovaný, protože už bych to mohl mít dohrané, ty vole, na tu hru. Ne, místo toho mám tento nějaký divný ending, no, co to má být. Teď jsem nikdy nezažil, ale skurvený, já absolutně nesnáším snad.
Jackie's passing.
I was in a really dark place then. But no, that's not it. My fave herbal store burned down one day. Went there to buy some white sage and saw a charred mess instead. It was then I realized nothing's the same anymore. Jackie was gone, You'd up and ghosted. I decided to close the esoterica on the spot. I couldn't help other people find balance if I'd lost it myself.
Nothing lasts forever. Gonna recover your peace of mind, Misty.
Probably. Then I'll lose it again, recover it. But most likely, it'll always be different. A piece built on something new.
Don't know what comes next, Misty. What to do. Nothing makes sense anymore.
That was me yesterday. Had no hope anything good would ever happen to me again.
But it did?
Mm-hmm. Turned out that an old friend of mine is still alive.
Know what? I think you're right. No point in giving up. Maybe... dunno, I'll be a fixer.
A change in your outlook's what you need first. Won't make it otherwise. Faces in the crowd. Their world, V. Remember that.
A face in the crowd.
So, somewhere to start anew? Gonna go looking?
So many places I've yet to see. Maybe leaving is the best option. Might actually find the new me. Somewhere out there.
If you land in a certain ancient forest in Poland, I'll help you look. My ride'll be here soon. Walk me to it? So, till we meet again, I guess.
Hope so.
Oh, V. You still have that pendant I gave you?
Huh. Must have misplaced it.
Don't go looking for it. Doesn't matter anymore.
Heard you.
Jo, protože toto má být údajný konec, ale na rovinu toto snad nejhorší konec ze Cyberpunku, co snad existuje. Ale pomůže achievement jsem získal, ale bat nemusíte, já to tady neukončím tu sérii, protože tímto koncem opravdu ne, to je strašný garbage ten konec. Už jen kvůli tomu, že to je ještě nezajímavé, vypadám totální trska, tak jsem i dopadl, se dostal, vole, bombu od třetíáka na ulici. Ale to tady ukončím, protože se budu divit, že to vůbec někdy uploadnu tohle video, protože má 1:07. Takže pokud se vám video tohle líbilo, což pochybuju, tak můžete dát like, odběr, dělejte tohle video, napište koment a se s vámi tohle údajně poslední epizodu loučím. Mějte se hezky a zdarec.